I
Penis.
know. See, somehow
Says the
the world
Concord.
seems to
Okay.
be
All
so
right.
wonderful.
Here we go. We're starting it. All right. What up, y'all?
The
We're doing
opposite of
podcast
SpongeBob.
again. This
I'm not.
topics are
I'm not ready.
Men's Mental Health Awareness Month because it is, and we got a little extra at the end where Call of Duty fucked up. So if you guys enjoy it, make sure to subscribe to YouTube. Today we got the usuals. We got King and Dragon. If they want to introduce themselves, they can. If not, fuck them.
Hello. My name is Cockboy McGee 9000, and I just hate gay people.
That's okay.
I'm kidding. Gay people are okay.
King, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah,
No,
hi. I'm a piece of shit.
me too.
Perfect way to start the podcast for men's mental health awareness.
Damn right. And I'm gonna start it by talking bad about myself. Dragon, you're coming down with me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a real bad day. We're gonna tap into our emotional feels. We're gonna open up the dam of sadness. We're gonna go
Damn
straight
of
into
hell
depression
itself.
with
Oh my god.
yeah.
So, on some real
Why did
shit.
she leave
I-
me?
So, on some real shit. I don't think a lot of people know about men's mental health awareness. I think this year, more people are knowing about it because more people are putting it out there publicly. Because a lot of people know it as Pride Month.
I love Pride Month.
Do you guys disagree, or you guys think that, like, what do you guys?
Well, okay, so here's what it's like to be a man, okay? If we have an opinion, we're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If we're right, we're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If we make a valid point in an argument, we're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If we mess up in anything, we're still wrong, even though we know we
Facts.
messed up. If we admit we messed up, we're not right, we're wrong.
Facts.
We are the backhand of a bitch slap.
Basically.
Like,
Preach it, brother.
have you ever seen on TikTok women like fuck men or how men all die and shit like that?
Oh yeah, multiple fucking
Fuck
times.
men,
bro.
they're all pigs.
Multiple times.
But what does a man do? Are you okay? Are you still upset?
Yeah.
Are you still dealing with depression? And what does a woman do? Oh, I slept with your best friend.
Dude,
Like, what the fuck?
not all women
They're-
are like that though.
No, not all women. But if you look at a pie chart, there's like a 30%.
Fucking
Oh
pie
fuck, dude.
chart.
Look at a pie. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in statistics.
Raiders.
70% of women are
He's been doing
dirtbags.
research.
Look up what to do if your wife is
70%
mad. I'll
of
take
women
her
out
to
there are
talk to her.
straight
If you look up what to do if your
dirtbags.
husband
Whether
has
they're not
domestic
showing
abuse.
it or they are showing it, they are dirtbags.
Yeah. I
fucking-
don't know. Like, I don't know. It's
Dude, soldier in my
it's
chest.
it's a hard fucking thing to talk about because like you said, like if we're right, we're always wrong. Like I said, not all women or not all people where the fuck you want to be is 2023. You be where the fuck you want. I don't care. Not all people are like that, but I don't think a lot of men get the recognition that they deserve because like I don't know, like me growing up, I was always told don't show your feelings, don't cry, don't do this, go to work, come back, take care of your kids. Like that's how grew up. That's how I grew up. And like honestly, I think that's how most men are like programmed, so to say. Like
Man, game's
that's
a bit
how it
loud,
is.
okay.
And like
Yeah.
and then later on it's kind of hard to do that, and then we bottle it all in, and then we kind of you know like in the suicidal rates men have
Is that
more.
any better, guys?
We bottle things up, and it sometimes leads to us taking it out on the wrong people.
Yeah, exactly, bro. 100%.
Or it leads to suicide.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to use that word. I don't want to use that word.
I do too.
But it's
dude.
true. But it's true. A lot of suicide cases with men have been battles with
Someone's talking
PTSD,
over the king.
battles with depression,
relatives
battles
talking.
with shit going on in their lives that they
You not hear
can't
him?
control anymore. And when somebody asks like, "Hey, why are you Why are you down? Like, why are you upset? Why are you hurting? Well, this woman. That's the main cause. It's not a something. It's a
Include your audio.
someone.
Hey, Relic.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, what's up?
Include your audio, please.
I
Now,
re-included it.
I'm not saying everyone is a victim, or
Like just
not
now.
everyone is a victim. Not everyone is the villain.
Yeah.
But in situations that I've been in, I honestly feel I didn't do anything wrong. That might just me being like a hard-headed
Mhm.
idiot, but you can do everything you can do in your ability for somebody, and it still won't be enough for them. It's like eating food. If you look at it, you eat so much and then you're just done.
Yeah.
At one point, it just
Unless you
starts
gotta do that,
tasting
okay, sweet.
bland. It's
Yeah.
just
Appreciate it.
it's just like another object that you just push to the side, and that's just how it is to be a man nowadays.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I've seen so many fucking videos and like it literally pisses me off. Again, this doesn't go to every woman, but it's just fuck. Okay, I've seen so many videos to where women are like, men need to work, men need to bring home the money. I'm not gonna go to work. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go blah 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 blah. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do this. And the man is supposed to go do all of this, and I don't have to do shit because I'm a woman. Okay, if you want to go by that logic, that the man has to go to work, the man has to provide this, the man has to do this and this and this and this. Okay, um, stay the fuck home, cook our fucking meals, clean the fucking house, take care of the fucking kids, do all that shit. But no, what fucking happens is the dad comes home and is like, sorry, I forgot to cook dinner, I forgot to do this, I forgot to do that, blah 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 blah, and turns around and, oh, also, well, I
And
got,
then
you
you
know, I
beat
was,
her.
no, shut up. And then it turns out it was, no, you know, later on, it was like, you know, halfway through the day, I had a little free time, so I fucked your
Base.
best friend.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's legit true though. I've fucking seen so many
It
fucking
is.
videos about
It
that.
is.
You, like it's funny,
Yeah.
but logic fact, like I've seen so many fucking videos where chicks are like, yeah, I fucked my ex best friend. They're like, why? Like, just because I wanted to. Like, it's a real thing.
Because my man's
And
dick isn't good enough.
And I hate the counter argument. I hate the counter argument to that shit where they're like, if a man cheats on his girl, you say, go king, you be you. And if a woman cheats on her man, you say, to the streets. Nah, fuck that guy. If he's cheating,
That's why I'm with a
fuck
man.
him. He's the reason why.
Are you with a man, Titan? Or a soldier?
Like, he's the reason why
I didn't know that.
girls treat men like shit. Guys that cheat are the reason why girls treat every guy the same. They look at us like we're the same. They categorize us as we're the same. Like, oh, my last boyfriend cheated on me, so you're just
yeah,
gonna do that too. You're just lying to me. You're
yeah,
saying the same thing he said. And it's like,
fuck.
no, you
Dude,
know.
I hate that shit. I've been in multiple relationships where it's like this. Well, my ex did this, my ex did that, and I get that. That's fine. I'm like, okay, you know, you may have trust issues. That's fine. But if we've been together for a couple of years and I have not done anything like that to you, I haven't cheated on you, I haven't given you any type of sign to think, hey, I'm possibly cheating on you, and you still have trust issues with me, why? What the fuck? That's not my issue anymore. That's your issue. You need to figure out. We've been together. We've been totally fine. So why the fuck should I have to like suffer for what another man did? You know. And but then that's when
Yeah,
it
I'm
comes
bi.
down
Oh, I
to
didn't
it.
know that, soldier.
And
That's
then
cool.
that's when it comes down to it. Of the guy thinking, oh well, I'm not good enough. I'm trying to do all I can, but I can't make her happy. I can't do this. I can't do that. And then the men, again, bottle all their emotions up. Don't want to fucking talk about it because that's how we're grown. Is don't talk about it. And that's when they're like, do so much, and then it's like I can't deal with it no more. And then it's just like they off themselves. Like it's
And,
fucking sad.
and you know what some guys will say to you?
Hmm.
You're in the wrong for not vetting that person.
For who?
For not vetting. Yeah, I know what that is.
Vetting?
Yeah, like looking for the red flags in somebody.
Hmm.
I've never
Like
heard of
you're in the
vetting.
wrong for not checking off the boxes on this person like you're fucking quizzing them.
Yeah. I get what you're
Because
Yeah,
saying.
it's your
apparently,
fault.
as a man, I've got to take a test on somebody's personality every fucking time I meet somebody. Because if I don't and I get hurt, it's my fault for not vetting them.
It's
It's like, When I
So
read that
Until
on like a
Daniel Tim didn't
TikTok
have you
I
imagine
seen
them.
earlier
Hell
today,
yeah.
I was like, you've got to be the
Happy to hear it, man.
dumbest fucking person to live on this planet if that's how you live.
so you're telling
You are
me
never going to be happy in your life if that's how you interact with women.
so you're telling me I have to basically take a fucking quiz as soon as I start dating somebody to catch all these
Not
red
even
flags
dating,
in
like in the talking
Of
phase.
course
Oh
you
my
do. That's
God,
just how
dude.
dating is.
This
Oh.
and
Like
that's
in
what
the
I'm
talking
saying.
phase.
And this what I'm saying. It's like it's fucking stupid, dude. It's oh my gosh. It's
Somebody's red flags. I hate that word because they can describe the simplest shit as a red flag.
yeah.
They're flaws. Everybody has flaws. A
Oh,
red
oh,
flag
yeah.
would be like how he interacts
Sorry, I
with
can't do it
somebody.
for
Like
you. Well,
if he's interacting with a stranger in a shitty way, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Not say somebody twitches when they're in public because they're nervous around people. Some people would call that a red flag. Like, are you fucking serious?
Why? Why? I don't know why you
That's
call that a
social
red
anxiety.
flag.
That's not a red flag. That's a fucking issue that you could be a decent person and help
So-
somebody with.
So apparently that's a red flag for me because I have social anxiety. When I'm talking to people like on Twitch, I'm totally fine. But if I'm in a big group of people, dude, I'm so fucking nervous. You know. So I guess I have a red flag. There you go, everybody. Everybody knows one of my red flags. That's fucking stupid, dude. Fuck that.
But yeah, no. It's my fault that I didn't bet. Some of the stupidest shit ever.
It's
And, and and the funniest thing is when a guy gets hurt, like what's the first thing somebody says? Go to the gym.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker, I don't want to just work out.
no. Or their other one, or their other first thing is, it's okay. Get over it. You'll be fine.
Get over it. You're better.
Legit, that is fucking it. Like they will, if you're with a woman for
Thank you
years
for the hydrate.
and you love her to death and you do anything for her and she breaks your heart and you go, let's just
There you
say,
go.
the first thing people would say is, "Ah, you'll be all right. You're a man. Suck it up." Legit, that I've heard that so many fucking times. That when I have my heart literally broken in front of me, and I'm at the brink of I want to cry, but at that point I can't cry because that's how I was raised. I'm a man. I can't cry. I can't do that. But then this chick breaks my heart, and it's okay. You're okay. You're a man. Just walk it off. You'll be all right. Go to the
And-
next.
And this isn't like a grab for pity. I just want to use this as like a perfect like example of the situation. So say you and a girl break up, right?
Mhm.
Everyone's gonna feel bad for the woman.
Yeah.
Like everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that happened," or "Are you gonna be okay?" or "I'm here for you."
Yeah.
But who says the same thing to the guy?
The
Who
homies.
reaches out to the guy? Like think
The-
about it. When
the
Demon and I
homies?
broke up, when Demon
Yeah.
and I broke up, you and Dragon were the only people that reached out to me and asked if I
Yeah.
was okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Everybody
saying,
else,
homies.
"Are you okay?" Or "Are you gonna be okay?" Or "I'm here for you," and you can message
I
me
know
whenever
everybody
if
was
you
all
need
over
me.
Demon's
Dude,
dick though.
that's
But
what
but
fucking
nobody
annoyed me.
except you two said anything to me. I had to type that fucking paragraph. I
Yeah.
had to sit there and type that.
Yeah.
Like I had to say that. Because if I didn't, it would have just went on. Nothing
Oh.
would have changed.
Oh yeah.
I had to say that. I had to sit there for fucking hours. Like typing through tears, wiping my phone off because
yeah.
I couldn't see. Like I had to type that. But two people reached out to me and asked me if I was okay.
Mhm.
But
Dude,
30 people messaged her.
Dude, no offense to anybody if you guys did this. Obviously, no offense, but that's something that fucking annoyed me when I was streaming and Damon was in here. Everybody was like, "Hey, Damon, how are you doing? I know you and King broke up. Blah blah blah. How are you doing?" You come in chat. I think I maybe seen Alex say something. Other than that, everybody else is like whatever. Again, no offense to anybody in chat, but this is just from a guy's point of view how we see this shit. But like that's literally yeah, dude. Like when it comes down to it, the true people that after a breakup or something like that will be there for you is legit. Like Dragon said, your homies. That will be the legit. The people will be there for you. Everybody else is like, you're a guy. You'll be all right.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't mean like any ill towards Demon and her friends.
Yeah.
They're all great people. It's a great community.
Yeah.
She was like super understanding about it. But like I said, 2 or 3 people checked in on me.
Mhm.
And it's like that's like the perfect example to use. Another one I can use. I wasted 2.5 years of my life going after somebody. trying to, and it was fuck, dude. It was the biggest scenario of being led on I've ever went through in my entire life. Like being told that they love you and then trying to make you the enemy at the same time. Like what kind of situation do you find it escape from? Like I still haven't healed from that.
Yeah.
I still haven't healed from her brother saying that I should kill myself because maybe
What?
that would,
What?
yeah, like he said that maybe I should do some good in my life and kill myself.
That's like.
Yeah.
Uh,
He hated my guts because I'm overweight
who
and I don't
cares?
have money.
Fucking broke bitch.
Dude, it's that's why
I'm
I
sorry. I
don't.
know we talking
Okay,
serious shit, but I just like joking around.
Dragon, I want to hear yours. No, you're fine, dude. That's what I'm saying. When I get into awkward situation, like last night with Big Cat's bullshit, I had to like make jokes. Anyways, why? I don't get it. Why would you say kill yourself? Like it's fucking stupid. Like if it's a joking matter, that's fine. But if like a serious matter, it's just fucking. Oh my god, dude, it's fucking stupid. Like, okay, since you talked about that, let me pull this up. I actually had this pulled up. So on some legit shit, on the suicidal rate, men kill themselves a lot more than women. So this is it. The rate of suicide is the highest in a middle-aged white men in 2021. Men died from suicide 3.90 more than women. 3.9% more than women. On average, there are 132 suicides per day. Can you imagine that? 132 men kill themselves. So within today, let's just say today alone, 132 men kill themselves, and nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, they may have a funeral or anything, but nobody's talking about this. This is a serious fucking issue. Now let's say if this was Women's Mental Awareness Month, oh, it would be all over the fucking place. Everybody would be talking about it and everything. Because we're men, and we gotta suck it up and let it go. Nobody cares.
They literally slapped Pride Month on
Literally.
a month dedicated to the mental health of men.
Yeah. And it's not fucking right. And like we talked about in the last podcast, I would say a day or a week for LGBTQ. I agree with that. That's totally fine. A day or a week. But let's do something that's more important. Men's mental health is very fucking important. Very important. But nobody cares. And then when someone says, when a man does off themselves, so to say, they're like, oh, I wonder why he did that. Well, he never told me. He never did this. He never did that. Why? Because nobody came to ask him. Nobody asked him if he was okay. I want everybody in chat. I got a question. This is for you guys. If you've ever asked a guy, "Are you okay?" How many times, or okay, are you okay? Are you all right? Whatever. How many times have you heard a man say, "I'm okay. I'm all right"? How many times have you heard a man say that?
99.9% of the time.
Dude, I say it all the fucking time.
I
But
know
I
you're,
s-
dude.
yeah, I'm
Dude,
okay.
dude, there have been times where I'm just not like mentally okay, and then I'm just like, I'm good. Don't worry.
You see,
I'm chilling.
here's why I don't open up because because the last time I opened up to somebody,
yeah,
it was bad. It was really bad. And
yeah,
she actually stopped talking to me because of how much I dumped because she said it's okay, I'll listen.
yeah.
And I don't anymore. I
Dude, like,
don't.
so can I go back to what I said? Like, cause you both you said like all the fucking time. Even chat saying all the time. Men say that. For me personally, I'm talking my point of view. My point of view is, one, again, raise, don't talk about your feelings, don't cry, blah blah blah. And two, I feel like nobody cares. Yes, I know there are people in my life that do care, but I've been pushed, so to say, so much in my life to where I feel like nobody does care. It's like, Why the fuck should I even talk about my feelings? Because it doesn't matter. That's how I feel. It doesn't matter. So why talk about them? So when someone says, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But in reality, I'm fucking in the back of my fucking skull. I'm screaming, "Help me! Help me!" But what comes out first? I'm okay, because I feel like nobody gives a fuck. Because that's how society is put out to men: is we are men. We have to act like cavemen, so to say. We do this, we do that.
Booga booga.
Don't talk about shit. That's literally it. That's how I feel about it. Like on some real shit, dude. Like I'm getting like talking about this a little bit is getting my emotions out to where like I want to cry because like I've never talked about this shit, but I'm not going to. Like I'm literally fighting tears back because I don't want to talk about it. But it's something that needs to be talked about. Because I'm a man that have fought with this multiple fucking times.
Now I will say I've never had suicidal thoughts, but I've had low points in life, but never suicidal. I've never even had that thought cross my mind or nothing. Because me, it's just like, listen, I understand why you think you do suicide. Like, oh, there's my life sucks, and there's only one way out to escape the fucking eternal abyss that is this monotonous fucking life. But, but, you are given, but as far as we know, you are given one shot at life, one chance,
Yeah.
one shot, and you're going to take that away just because you're sad. Now, listen, I understand depression is a whole psychological issue and all that,
Yeah.
but like, man, I mean, it's fucking. I don't think suicide is even like a. I don't know. To me, I know it's gonna sound bad, but people that commit suicide to me are weak. And I know it sounds bad. I know it sounds bad. But what I mean by weak is like there are so many alternatives, and you decide to be a fucking. Trying to find the right words. I'm gonna just say it. You just decide to be selfish and take your own life. I mean, think about how many people there are in your life. If I took my life, if I took my life, I can't imagine how sad my mom would be. I can't
Yeah.
imagine how sad my brothers and sisters would be, my friends, all that. I mean, it's selfish. It's fucking selfish.
Yeah.
It really is. And I don't know. I just have never thought about suicide. It's never an option.
Yeah.
Never. I would rather cut my fucking wrist open than do
You're an idiot.
that. I'm just saying.
So, I'm legit shit. You never had that thought. Okay.
No.
Okay. So, me personally, I've had that thoughts multiple fucking times. Multiple fucking times. I get what you're saying about the easy way out and everything. I understand that. I suffer from depression, like severe bad depression. I've had that thoughts multiple times. I don't do it, and as I gotten older, it's gotten easier, but it's also gotten harder. But now that I have kids, it's like that's not an option for me anymore. I have kids. Like I have so much shit going on. Like I legit feel like a failure right now and everything because I can't do all the shit I want to do for my kids and everything. But it's like, but again, that's not an option. I can't do that. I have to do better for my kids, for my family, and everything. And that's I get what you're saying, but I don't. I wouldn't say it's the easy way out because at that time, it's like you you have nothing else. Like you just feel like you can't go anywhere. Like you're hitting a brick wall, and it's like instead of hitting this brick wall, just stop it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's um what I mean by the only way out. I mean that's like the only thing that comes to mind. It's like, oh, well, I always have death. That's always an option. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, well, think
I don't
from
know.
think about this point of view. Okay, you are doing everything you can. Let's say you have a wife and kids and everything, right? Your wife's not happy. You and your wife's always arguing. The kids don't have this. The kids are doing that. Blah 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 blah. You are trying everything you can. You trying everything within your power, but nothing's going your way except one thing, and that's to cut the lights out. That's the only thing, so to say, you have control over. You see what I'm meaning? Like that's the only control you have. That's the only thing you can do in your mind at that time. Do right.
That's what I'm saying. It's the only escape. But
Yeah.
I will say, I think that escape is fucking bullshit. I mean, of course, everybody's gonna agree with that. Suicide's awful. Don't fucking do it. If you have suicidal thoughts, please call the suicide prevention hotline. Call your friends. Call your family. Just talk to them about it. Get some therapy.
Hmm.
Treat yourself. I mean, but um, I think it's just so fucking selfish. I think it is. I mean, dude, the amount of stories I've heard of somebody having a friend that commits suicide and then they're just devastated for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so fucking selfish of you.
Yeah.
It's so selfish. And people always say like, why didn't they come to me? Dude, go to your friends. They will help you. Stop doing this bullshit of like, oh, they don't care about me, blah blah. Go to your friends.
Okay. See,
Talk
I
to
want to bring
them.
something up, right? Because so many people would be like, why didn't they come to me? Well, the question is,
Hmm.
why didn't you go to them?
It fucking dude, 100 fucking
Well,
percent.
and to that argument, and I
You can
say,
see signs. I don't
Yeah.
care who you are. I don't care where you stand in a friendship with somebody. You notice things. Like you cannot
Hmm.
just not notice things. Like you
Fuck true.
notice change in their behavior, change in their expression, the way they talk, interact. Oh, why is he being more quiet than usual? He's normally
Yeah.
chatting with everybody, super happy, always smiling. He's always nice, but now he's just so cold. You can notice these things.
Yeah.
Being people are blind. There are a lot of people who are just blind to these changes. And then they're like, "Well, why didn't he come to me?" He did.
I have
You
an
didn't
argument for that.
listen.
I have an
Exactly.
argument for that. I have an argument for that.
All right. What's your argument?
And
Cause I got something to go with King. What King says, but I'll listen what you
okay,
guys say.
my argument for that is like, oh, why didn't you go to them to help them out? And you know, it's a change argument or changing shit. Uh,
Hmm.
there are a lot of times you will not notice a change of behavior. They just behind closed doors are, they're really depressed and everything, but they don't show that when they're in public. Because honestly, the most of when you think of a depressed person, you think of like someone that's shy and stands in a fucking corner, don't talk to anybody. But most of the time, they're the outgoing person, and then once they get home, they're fucking depressed.
Yeah.
It's an off
So
switch.
yeah, that
Yeah.
fucking that. So I will say that argument. Why I get it, I think
Hmm.
in a lot of cases it don't really apply because they
Yeah.
don't show it because they
Yeah.
were like, oh, I don't want anybody to worry about me. But yeah, I don't know.
So my thing, keep going with King. What King was saying about why didn't you say this, blah blah. You do agree there's not always signs, but the thing is there doesn't always have to be a sign. So let's say a phone call goes two ways, motherfucker. Say this: phone call goes two ways. If I'm always reaching out to you, and you're never reaching out to me, why am I reaching out to you? I'm asking you, alright, what's up? How you doing? You okay? Blah blah blah. I'm constantly doing that, but you never do it in return. Then I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck that. You know, it's a two-way street. Like it doesn't just go one way. And like there are signs, but if let's say a week from now, I'm totally, I'm acting like I normally do, blah 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 blah. But then Dragon out of nowhere just asks me, "Hey, how you doing?" And I say I'm okay, but in reality I'm not. But on the side note, that does help me. It makes me feel a little better because it's like, oh, somebody's actually reaching out. I may say I'm okay, but in reality I'm not. But that's a little comfort knowing, oh, someone's actually caring about me. I'm like, okay. And it's kind of like hitting your head against a brick wall. But eventually, I feel like if you keep doing that and keep it up, not saying you have to do it daily, but it's every now and again, like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Blah blah blah. Eventually, that wall will crack because it's a kind of like I don't I hate to say it. It's kind of like a trust issue type thing. It's like that's how like I said, I was raised and everything. You don't do this, does that, blah blah blah. But eventually that will happen. But if it just goes one way, then I'm like, okay, you don't care about me. Then why should I put the effort in to do it?
Yeah, no, I get you. But no, there's just so many. There's just now. I will say I hate when somebody says like, "Oh, it's your fucking fault that they killed themselves." That's fucking stupid.
Oh no,
Shut the
dude.
fuck up.
No. Don't ever think that it's your fault or tell anybody ever. Oh, it's your fault they did this, blah blah. Because if somebody does that, it's nobody's fault. It's that person's own fault because they did that. That
You know
there's
whose fault it
yeah.
is?
Who?
Joe Biden.
God.
What?
So okay, let's go. How's it Joe Biden's fault? I'm gonna ask.
You know,
Well,
he just
I was walking outside and I saw this chicken pooping on the sidewalk, and it just reminded me of my dad's donkey. I just
Oh my
really love
god.
that donkey.
See, Astro makes a good point though. I've seen more than one people try to help someone depressed and they won't take the help. They won't open up. They turn around and say no one tries to help me. That I don't see as someone that has a mental issue. That I see as a attention seeking thing. I don't see that as nobody's trying to help me. I cuz I see it as if you are really like if you're having issues and mental issues, you're not gonna go out and say nobody's helping me, nobody cares. No, because if you're having those, you're gonna keep all that quiet and all that secret. That person I see as attention seeking, saying, "Oh, nobody's trying to help me, blah 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 blah. Ask me how I'm doing," and then you're just trying to get more people in to ask. That's how I see that though.
yeah. Nah, fucking what was I gonna say? I was looking at Loba's ass. Fucking um, I completely
Man's
lost
mental
track.
erection month.
I know,
Correction.
like dude, if you're looking at my streamer now, this is what I was looking at right here. I mean, god
Oh
dang,
man.
Oh my god.
man, it may be
Um,
mental health month, but god dang,
Oh my
that ass
god.
fat. I mean, my god, that cured my depression right quick. Okay.
But no, I think men's mental health is something that more people need to talk about, and it's hard to talk about it because not a lot of people are, and like I don't talk about it a lot, so it's hard to talk about. But I think if more people get recognized that look, this is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, let's try to help out more men. I think if we do that, it will get easier. It's going to be hard at first because not a lot of men are going to want to step up and do that. But I think the more people do it and the longer the people do it, the easier it will become.
um, but yeah, no, I do also agree with what Astro says.
Yeah.
Because there are people out there who don't accept help from people.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say, but you continue.
uh, at one point I was like that because I was dealing with shit inside me that I wanted to fix. Like
Yeah.
by myself, I wanted to find what was wrong with me and fix what was wrong. I didn't want help from people. I don't want help from people telling me what's wrong with me. I want to find out what's wrong with me on my own.
Okay.
There
So.
are internal fights that you just have to do alone.
Oh yeah.
There's battles that you can get help on. Like there are
Mhm.
so many fights with yourself, with
Mhm.
your internal feelings and shit that you can get help with, but some things you just have to do yourself.
Yeah.
You have to conquer. You have to play a single player game
Yeah.
in between every multiplayer game. That's a way to describe it. You have to play single player every now and then.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you know it's true.
No,
You know it's true. You
no,
have to play
I'm
a single player
sorry.
game in
That
between
fucking.
every multiplayer game.
It really is because like there's a lot of things that you have to do alone because it's like I
I'm
don't know.
sorry. That fucking killed me.
They're
Just.
No,
just
it's funny. It's funny, but you
it
know it's
really
true.
is.
It's a
Uh,
good example.
Oh,
It's a
dude,
good
it's
example.
it's a
it
really
is
a
a
good
good example.
example.
My God, I was not expecting it to go from serious shit, and it's just like it's like when you're playing a single.
You have to play a single player game.
Oh gosh.
Oh
But it
shit.
really is like I remember like there are multiple times like you know there's a few times like I'm just laying in bed and I wake up and I'm like I just don't want to get up and then like you were literally like fighting that battle like no we have to get up because for me like that's my depression kicking in like Let's just lay in bed. Let's don't do anything. Let's just chill. Let's just lay in bed and not do anything today. Blah blah. Like that sounds stupid, but like that is a battle for me. Now like a real like battle is like, like, oh, I'm a failure. I'm this. I'm like, and I'm fighting with myself. I'm like, you're not a failure. You're trying your best. You're doing this and this. And it may seem like at that during time, me personally, and I think a few other men, it may seem like they're distancing themselves when they do that. And we're not doing it on purpose. We're really not. It's just we're trying to figure out the issue and the problem. Like King said, sometimes we have to do it ourselves. So at that point in time, we kind of do distance ourselves, not on purpose, just because we're trying to figure this shit out and we don't know what to do or how to do it. So that's why that shit all happens.
I think there's I think it was said like in a song lyric, but it was on the lines of,
You gonna?
if you let me slip away,
Mm,
like if you let me start to like slip away from you,
yeah.
I'm gonna slip away. Um, like that's what it was talking about. I'm not one of those people, but there are a lot of people out there who are dealing with depression, where if you're engaging with them, you're talking to them, you've got their interests, right? You're engaging with them, they're starting better, whatever, but at the same time, they're still battling with said demons.
Yeah.
So if at any point they feel like they're starting to fade away with you, like the friendship is just fading, like your conversations start getting short, or it's starting to fade. It's gonna fade hard, like snap of a finger. That shit can end in like blocking somebody just as quick. It's like you can create a friendship, but you're gonna lose them just as fast if you start letting it slip away. I don't want to be that kind of person. I feel like that's also like what you said earlier, like a cry for help. Because granted, yeah, they're fighting demons, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I absorbed enough attention from this person. I'm just gonna move on to the next, cry to them my story, and get to a point where they're like, "Oh, you poor thing, I'm so sorry this is happening to you," and then just move on from them. I hate those kinds of people. Hate them. Fucking assholes. Why do you get the attention?
Why do you get it? Why can I
Why do you
have
get it?
It's my
You
turn.
keep saying I have no bitches.
Your name's Clarence.
One sec, I got the
and you got some
slides,
real
one
nice
sec.
parents. Why are you fucking sad?
You know, I remember what I was gonna say earlier. And there's this fucking like emo artist on like I keep seeing in my fucking YouTube shorts, and it's fucking he made a song, right, and it was like I'm a 5'1", just talking about how his life fucking sucks and everything, and in the fucking video, like in the actual video part, like not just the audio, it's like saying this is not for attention, this is a cry for help, please help me. Shut the fuck up! Like, oh my god! Like, it's you're such an attention-seeking whore. Shut
I
up.
I love this singer to death. I listen to his music all the time. Chester.
Chester.
Chester
Chester
Bennington
Cheetah?
is the perfect. No,
Oh,
Chester
yeah.
Bennington is the perfect example of somebody who cried for help.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Juice WRLD.
Linkin Park. The fuck?
What? Fuck. What's that dude's name that was the Green Power Ranger that killed himself not too long ago?
Fred.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Tommy Oliver.
Yes. Yeah. I know he killed himself because like
Back in,
his
hold up,
wife
I missed
was
Chester.
his wife was like divorcing him and some other shit happened and just is dude. I ain't gonna lie. Like when that happened, I was like, it kind of hurt me a little bit because that was my childhood. Like that was like my childhood fucking dude. You know, my childhood hero. And then when that happened, I was like, damn.
No, you want to talk about childhood heroes that killed themselves? Robin Williams.
Another dude. Dude.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
Jason Huda what?
Jason David Frank, he played the Green and White Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He also
I'ma be
played
real.
Red Ranger in, I think, Zeo.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna
then
be
he
real. I
also
didn't watch
played,
much Power Rangers.
and he played
You-
Dino
Black Ranger
Thunder.
and Dino Thunder.
Yeah, and he was another ranger. He has that movie coming out, where he's
Like White Dragon or some shit.
yeah, White Dragon. That's it. Um, but yeah, a good person to talk about is Robin Williams. Dude, everybody loved him. He's hilarious, but he was a very, very depressed man. And they say the people that are depressed, the most depressed, want to make people happy because they don't want them to feel the same. They don't want people to feel depressed. That's why they, try to make other people laugh, make other people have a good day because they don't want them to feel the same thing. You know?
Fucking economy, bro.
I don't know. Like I said, I just think it's like a topic more people need to talk about. Not like all the time, but it's definitely something that needs to be talked about more often, and than what it is, and kind of just throwing like, oh, Pride Month, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I fucking hate the gays.
Whatever. Why do my idols kill themselves? I don't know, bro. It's
You know,
uh,
fucking
it,
um, I fucking hate attention-seeking people though.
oh yeah, people seeker pleasers, people pleasers. Yeah, he killed
Well,
himself
not
because he
quite a
was
people
not
pleaser, but just
necessary.
people that are like,
He says I was going to kill him.
I'm suicidal. Please fucking help me. And then once people are like, oh my god, are you okay, sweetie? And then it's like, oh yeah, fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up.
See, seventh grade, and I had my own run-in. Um, but I mean, what state would you be in? You're in seventh grade, and you just went through a situation of sexual misconduct.
Mm,
Oh, you know, that's another thing. Hey. Can't go through sexual misconduct if you're a man. That's not possible.
Yeah, no, I did. And I don't say like I'm a victim of it. I feel like victim is like a harsh word to say, but I've
I'm a
experienced.
victim.
so were you the R word?
My stepbrother pinned me to the floor and dry humped me.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting that, but okay.
The podcast usually goes for about an hour, hour and a half usually. Um, so fuck. Give me a second. So since you said that, I want to talk about something that happened to me. Like, it's fuck. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm probably gonna cry because like I have told this out loud and like my family knows, and I put it on social media to try to help me out. But like, uh, so kind of go with King. Like you said, your stepbrother dry homed you and everything, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who or all what happened, but I really was the R word
Big
for
guys,
like
and
four or
they
five
bust on my
years.
eyes. They eat my ass just like apple pie.
My
Legit,
god.
like no, like 100% serious. Like for 4 or 5 years, I really was. And then that's something I kept in myself till fuck. I'm trying to think. About I kept that in shit probably for about 10 plus years, and I did not tell anybody. The only person I told was Jazz, and after that I felt a little better, and then like then I shortly told my family and everything. But that was something I kind of pushed down. I didn't want to tell anybody. That kind of goes with mental health awareness, like that. Yeah, that really did happen to
Kinda.
me.
Yes, it does. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying is like I felt like because I was a man, I couldn't talk about that. Do you see what you get what I'm saying? Like I was a man, I can't talk about it because like you said, it can't happen to men. But the thing was, what happened to me, a man did it to me. Like I said, I'm not gonna say who or anything like that, but a man did it to me for multiple years, and I felt like I couldn't say anything or do anything because I felt like nobody cared. And then me and Jazz got together, and we were just talking, and just one day I came out and just told her what happened, and I felt a lot better. But that's what I'm saying is it's a real when I talk about men's mental health awareness, like I'm being serious, like it's a real fucking thing, like and people really don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah. You know, I'm I'm thankful. I mean, I've never had something that fucking awful happen to me. I can't say I have. or you know. But I have had a lot of people in my life that have had that happen. I mean, I'm not going to tell who specifically, but someone that I love the most ever. She's awesome. Um, she was her mother held her. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna get specific, but just know that it was awful. I mean, I ain't gonna tell who specifically or whatever, but it was awful. Just I don't know. I've had so many people in my life that have been that fucking stupid, man. And I hate when women are like, I got raped, and then they didn't get raped.
Oh my, dude, that
Or
fucking
no, you
pisses
want
me
to know what pisses me off
off.
the most? I hate when people say
Appreciate
when they have
Charlie.
a rape kink. I hate when they say they have a rape kink. You ever heard of that,
Yeah.
dude? When fucking, I was talking to a chick one day,
Mhm.
and on the game, and she was like, "Oh, I have a rape kink or whatever," and I was like, I was so pissed. I was like,
That's
"Excuse me?
that's something
You
that
have you have a what now?" And she was like, "Yeah, I just want to be like pinned down against my will." And I went off on her ass, dude. Oh my god, I was so pissed. I mean, they always say they have a rape kink, but then once it actually happens, they're like, "Oh, I got raped," and it's like, "Oh, fuck," you know.
that
It's just
I believe the R word is something you do not joke about. You don't joke about
no.
it. I mean, I mean, like, okay, well, me, what all of us do, that's not that. But I'm like, you do not joke about it. You do not say someone did this, but it didn't really happen. You don't say this. It's not right. It's not right at all. And like that's what I'm saying. Is like it's that happened to me, and I held that in for years. I'm telling you, if that ever happened to you, go talk to somebody. I'm telling you, because like it's just that's something you don't fuck around with. Like, and that was one reason why I wanted to off myself multiple times, because not to get too far into it, but I do. Let's just say I have scars, physical and emotional and like mental scars from that shit. And there will be certain moments like I will have flashbacks, so to say, and then that's when I'm like, I want those memories out of my head. I want them gone, and there's only a way to ever get them gone because those memories will never ever leave me in my life. And the only way to get those memories gone is to off myself, and that's why a lot of times I wanted to do that. Never did, but seriously, if that's ever happened to you guys, like I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Go talk to your parents. Go talk to a friend. Go to the police. Do whatever, because that is something that's very serious. Guy, girl, or whatever the fuck you are. I don't care what you are. That is not something you joke around about or joke with. Like seriously, go seek help immediately.
Treat yourself.
I mean, let's talk about it. I didn't have like the greatest childhood.
Mhm.
Um, like I mean, I know a lot of people didn't. I've went through it. I was bullied throughout elementary school. I was smacked, kicked, beat by a stepdad. I spent Christmas in the hospital with a fractured tailbone because I wasn't doing the dishes right.
What the fuck?
My little brother was jumping on me, and I told him to stop, and I moved, and he hit his chin on my shoulder and cried. He chased me down, threw me to the floor, and smacked me across the face.
Jesus fuck, dude.
I had to wear a scarf for 3 days because there was a red handprint on the side of my face that I had to try and cover.
Jesus fuck, bro.
What affected me most, though, was that run-in with sexual misconduct. I didn't know what the fuck that was at the time. When I found out about it, the realization hit me, right?
Mhm.
Like I sat there, like I couldn't process what I had just read and that it happened to me. Um, it's something I've talked about so much that it doesn't affect me to talk about it anymore.
Mhm.
But when we were on the conversation of suicide, I wanted to mention, at the same time I didn't, I am only here because of a gun jam.
Really?
I am only talking because of a gun jam.
Holy shit. How? Like, or you want to talk about it, or
I'm perfectly fine. Um, like I said, it was seventh grade.
uh huh.
I was still being bullied. I had people like almost weekly ask me things like, "What size bra do you wear?" Like try to make fun of me for my weight and shit. And I had enough of it.
Mhm.
And I sat there one night just staring at this little 22. And just click. I had my eyes closed. I was tensed up. Click. That's all I heard.
Jeez, dude.
I sat it down and never thought about it again.
That's fucking scary, bro. Like,
And
I'm sorry.
that's a haunting sound.
Yeah.
Um, because you hear so many cases of people actually killing themselves
Oh
through
yeah.
gunshot inflicted wounds, and the fact that I almost did, and the only thing I heard was a click
Mhm.
that signified the rest of my life.
That's fucking scary, dude. That's a
And it's
fucking
just when I
scary
think
one.
about it, I'm thankful. I am so fucking thankful.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's gonna haunt you the rest of your life, but it's gonna be kind of one of those things like depends on how you take it, really, right? You get what I mean?
Hmm.
Because like it could be like, oh, okay, it jammed up. I still have the rest of my life. Thank you, blah blah blah. Or you can take the other way as, damn, I tried doing it and it didn't work. Blah blah blah. I gotta keep living my rest of my life. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like. You know what? I'm glad I'm still here. That's fucking awesome, bro. I'm sorry that you did that and all that shit, but I'm glad you're here, bro. Like, I'm 100% like, cause I don't know, dude. That it just be weird not knowing you, bro.
Just think, man, I could have turned my Xbox off.
Fucking stupid. I don't know, but on serious, everybody in chat, like seriously, not any, and only men, but if you have issues seriously and you need to seek help, definitely do it. Men or women, it doesn't matter. Yes, it's
Yeah,
mental
women
health.
too.
Yeah,
Just because it's men's mental health awareness doesn't mean you can't reach out either.
yeah. It doesn't matter what it is. If everybody needs a good friend that is there for them, even if they know something's wrong and you're like, oh, I'm okay. Even you just saying, hey, are you okay? That gives them a little comfort knowing that somebody's here and cares for me. It gives them that little comfort. So if you guys have issues, seriously, I highly, highly recommend reaching out, seek help, do whatever you got to do. But again, I think this is definitely a topic more people need to talk about.
Nah, you a guy. Suck it up, dog.
And I think another good question, because I've been asked this. Like I was surprised when I was personally asked this. You've been through all this.
Yeah.
How are you still a good person? How do you not look at somebody and just immediately hate them through all the experience that you personally have been through? I don't want to see anybody go through the shit that I went through. I would
No.
rather it happen to me again than to see somebody that I care for or somebody that I don't even know go through that experience.
100 fucking
Nobody
percent, bro.
deserves everything or anything that has happened to me, that's happened to Dragon in his life, that's happened to you,
Yeah.
that's happened to anybody in the chat. Nobody deserves to have that kind of shit happen to him.
No. No.
Nobody.
No. Nobody at all. That's.
If I could take somebody's pain, like if I could just walk up and pat them on the back and just absorb their pain to make them feel better, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Now, people would be like, don't you care about your own? No, I don't care. I don't care. Because I know there's people out there who do. And they will help me if I need help.
Yeah.
They will help me if I reach out. And it's not like an attention reaching out. It's like, hey, there's some stuff going on in my life. I just need to talk about it, get it off my chest.
Oh yeah, dude. Like
It's
Astros.
not
Well, you go on.
it's not frantically looking for your last option.
Mhm.
It's knowing that you have people that you can reach your hand out to and they'll shake it.
Yeah. Um, like Astro said, this is what Astro says. Therapy helps. It can teach you ways to manage your issues at home. It is more than just talking. I back that up 100% because I was in therapy and I need to go back to therapy at first. But see, therapy is the thing is if you just can't go to it and be like, oh, whatever. You have to mentally want to go. Because if you don't mentally want to
Yeah.
go, it will not help. But 100% agree with Astro. Therapy will help. It's more than just talking. Because, like, 9 times out of 10, that's all you do. But, like, I can't tell how many countless times I left my therapist's office feeling so much better. I was like, I felt like a ton of bricks just got off my shoulders. I was like, that was very nice. Like I felt like I got some shit off my shoulder. It was not just like them like, yeah, okay. Like they literally will give you stuff to help you learn how to do certain things, how to deal with your issues, how to talk and everything. Like I highly recommend if you need to go to a therapist, they will help you out 100%.
Would you be surprised if I told you I've never been to a therapist?
Yes and no.
Not once. I've never gone to a therapy session.
Really.
Huh?
That kind of goes with or we talked about earlier with men. Be like, oh, I'm okay. I don't need any help. Nobody cares. Type
And
thing.
it's not like that. And it's
Yeah,
nothing like that. I've had good people in my life. I've
yeah.
had amazing friends. I've had people that get shit out of me
Hmm.
without even like having to try.
Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome. 100%.
Um, and that to me meant more than talking to somebody whose profession is helping people.
Hmm.
Um, because it's like, yeah, I could go to a therapist. Like I
Yeah,
could go to a therapist. I could talk to him, but they're being paid to talk to you.
yeah,
They're doing what they have to do. Granted, they're doing it to help you, and that is amazing. Like I'm glad they actually help people, but you're paying them to help you.
yeah. I mean,
Right, unless it's like free sessions, unless it's like not a paid session, right? But at the same time, you're paying them to help you,
yeah,
and it's working, and it helps. Like that's amazing. I'm glad you can find that support. But having people in my life that help me without wanting anything in return,
yeah.
that helps me throughout my life so much.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, the person's getting paid, blah blah blah. I understand that 100%. But I just didn't see it that way. That's why I said like it all depends. Like, if you want to do it, if you want to do it, it will help out so fucking much. But if you don't want to do it, then don't. Because if you are forced to go or feel forced, like Alex said, if you feel forced like you have to go or something, it will not help. But just a good friend just to talk to will like honestly help out so fucking much. Just having that one good friend will help out. You got anything to say, Dragon?
Huh?
You have not talked a lot this podcast.
Well, I don't really. Yeah, I've struggled with dark times, but I've never had anything
You're still young
like
though.
that. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. I've never had anything like that happen.
yeah. But so when it comes down to it, everybody, I highly recommend if you have issues, man, girl, whatever, go talk to mom, your parent, your friend, somebody. Go talk to somebody if you want to. I highly recommend therapist. If you feel forced or don't want to do it, don't do it because it will not help. But like I said again, I think this is a topic more people need to talk about is men's mental health awareness because there's a lot of issues. There's so many fucking things that we could go on talk about, but we'll be here for hours. But this, I think more people need to talk about it. So, but so let's try to switch this shit up. So,
I'm
Here
gonna
we
take 20
go.
Benadryls and trip out and see shadow people.
the
Bro,
fuck?
I'm already popping perks, bro.
Oh
Get
my
on my level.
god. So I'm sure everybody's know about this. What happened on Call of Duty and how Call of Duty fucked up. So we're gonna talk about this a little bit. And if you have not heard about it, good for you, because you will hear about it today. Because this literally fucking pisses me off. What the fuck
And it's
happened?
so funny that this happens like almost like a day after we talk about Pride Month.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we talk
listening.
about
Literally did.
like our thoughts and opinions on Pride Month and stuff. Nick Merckx. You know who Nick Merckx is, right? Dragon?
No, I don't know who Nick Merckx is. Who's Nick Merckx?
Okay.
Never heard of him.
Okay. So they the LGBT plus community
LGBTQIA plus Apache helicopter.
had a
barbecue,
little go at
uh,
a school board meeting,
ketchup packet.
basically forcing children to recognize and accept LGBT people. The lesbians, the gays, the bis, the trans, all the beautiful colors of all their beautiful flags. Literally forcing, and this isn't like a joke, like forcing to recognize Pride Month. And I know people would be like, "Oh, you're just a bigot. You're not forcing. You're not forcing." They're forcing children to accept these people as well, people. Obviously, you can teach somebody to accept a person as a person, but to accept them as trans, to accept them as gay, you shouldn't force acceptance. You should teach acceptance, and that's a big issue. So he comments on it saying they should leave the children alone. That's an issue.
Literally all he said.
That there is nothing
Let's
wrong
see if
with
I can
that
pull it up
statement.
real fast.
I have screenshots.
No, I was gonna pull it up on stream real fast so they can see it.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna read off the screenshots. Like I said,
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with like teaching children acceptance of people, no matter like who they are, no matter what they say they are. I don't have an issue with that, but forcing children to recognize a month as Pride Month, that's an issue. That is such an issue.
It
My guy,
really
kids
is.
don't care about their fucking sexual orientation. You know what I was worried about when I was a kid? I wonder if I'm gonna
Being
have
a
lunch
fucking
bowl for-
astronaut.
So
I wonder if my mom packed
I
lunch
ain't
bowl
gonna
for
worry.
lunch.
So that
I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You know what I would do? I'd pretend to be I'd pretend to be Optimus Prime in Recess.
so
Not even kidding. I'd go and then
I
fucking
can't
me and my
pop it up,
friends
they're
would
too
play.
small. So basically, on that first screenshot you sent me and showed the video, I legit watched the video. It was legit a LGBTQ big group of people all fighting and literally basically rioting, and the police had to stop it because.
So what happened in the video? Sorry to
Uh-huh.
interrupt. What happened?
you're
It
fine.
was anti-LGBT
Let's see.
and LGBT pro groups clashing outside of a school board meeting while they were trying to vote whether or not Pride Month should be recognizing, why this. Oh my God, dude, English fails me. I hate English. I wish my main language was like Spanish or something. So when I stutter, I don't sound like an idiot.
So,
Anyways, so the school board was voting on recognizing June as Pride Month,
yeah.
which, like I said, in a elementary school, they shouldn't be worrying about recognizing a fucking month as Pride Month. They should be worrying about preparing children for fucking, I don't know,
Yeah.
middle school and high school. Teaching them ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s, how to fucking multiply, not, well, this guy is a woman now because he doesn't have a penis anymore. And this is a man now because she has a penis. And you should accept them no matter what their appearance is. Motherfucker, I think the parents should be the one teaching kids how to accept people, not you, not the teachers. That's not what they're teaching. This isn't fucking. This
One
isn't
second.
like fucking. What's like the class that like social skills? Isn't there like a class for like social skills or something shit like that? I don't know. That might be like college or some shit for like
I
social
don't
skills or
know.
whatever. But like, it should be the parents to teach the child to accept people.
Yeah.
Because that's a parent's job. Like, no, honey, you can't call him that. You have to respect him by his pronouns, not the teacher teaching kids. This is the way.
So I got the tweet up. This legit is what it kind of was. This happened 4 blocks from an Overwatch League apartment. Americans are in a sad place right now. Let people love who they love, live their own life. I'm just reading off the tweet. Anti-LGBTQ protesters attack pro-LGBT demonstrators outside of Glendale, California school board meeting. The school board is voting on recognizing June as Pride Month. That's literally what fucking happened. And all Nick said was, I don't think they should involve kids. Literally all he fucking said. And then Call of Duty, I will see if I can get the fucking thing of Call of Duty. And basically Call of Duty got pissed off and was like, fuck Nick Merckx. They took off his bundle off of fucking Warzone. They took his shit off Warzone. And they just basically said fuck him. Just because he said, I think they should keep it away from kids. Which is not fucking right at all, dude. It's fucking sad.
Exactly. And he literally built a fucking community off peace and love.
Exactly.
Like he
Exactly.
preaches it literally almost every stream. Like peace and love. Like we're a respectful community. And he literally there was another video where he was talking about it. He was like, as a new father, as a brand new father, I feel like it is my responsibility to teach my child to respect people for who they are, not the dance school.
Oh, exactly, dude. Like me and Jazz talked about it with our kids. I don't want fucking teachers to teach, like the fucking kids about, oh well, this person is a woman but they identify as a man, or this man is a man but they identify as a woman, and they used to be a man but now they're a woman, and this one used to be a woman but now they're and all this bullshit. No. You should not fucking teach my kids. They are teaching fucking like first, second, and third graders this shit. Let them be
Hey,
fucking kids. They're kids for a fucking reason.
Hey, I hate to interrupt, but can I leave the party and invite you guys because I'm having audio issues?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's not over. We're on our last. This is our last topic, but like, it's literally fucking stupid. Let the kids be fucking kids. Don't worry about this.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
literally,
what the fuck?
and it's fucking stupid. Nick, all he just said was, I think we should leave the kids out of it. That's all he said. Let's say, yo. One second. Computer's going slow. One second. It's taking a minute. Why does it say disconnected? Hello? You guys hear me? Hello?
But to also
Okay, there we go.
explain to them how to accept people. No. It is my responsibility as a father to teach my kid how to respect their peers.
Yes.
That
The audio's
is
fixed.
that is my responsibility. My responsibility alone. And if you try to what's the word? Infracture, some word like that.
Something like that.
Infringe. If you try to infringe on my ability of teaching my kid how to respect people, then I'm gonna have an issue with you.
It's fucking.
Are
I know.
you the mother of my child? Did you give birth to my child?
Yes.
Like that's the issue. Like that's almost removing, and this might be like taking it way out of the water, but that's kind of like removing free will.
So it's basically you're taking my parenting rights, because I don't think. Okay, let's say me. My kid's in second grade, and you're like, oh, we're gonna teach your kid about this and this and this and this, and I'm like, no, I don't think they should learn that. I will teach them that, because it's like, because I don't know what you're telling them. I don't know what you're telling them and everything. I have my own opinions about it and everything, and I'll tell them my opinions, and they'll learn everything. And it's like, plus they're fucking kids. They don't need to know about this shit. Let them
Yeah.
be kids. Fucking they don't learn sex ed till like 7th grade.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are
Well,
they
like
learning
maybe in
LGBTQ
high school,
second?
if you run them through like a course on this kind of stuff, maybe in
Yes.
high school,
Yes.
maybe in high school,
Testing,
not
1,
in
2,
fucking
1, 2.
elementary.
Yeah.
Not in elementary. Like why? Why?
That's what I'm saying. Second and third grade, why are you teaching them this? But in seventh grade, you're teaching about sex ed. You're literally teaching them that people that change genders and they identify as this and this and this. You're basically teaching them the same fucking thing. So
My
why?
my daughter can barely write her name, but she can identify a trans man.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. It's fucking stupid. Because all Nick said was, I think they should keep it away from kids. So Call of Duty took out his fucking bundle and basically said, fuck you. But, so you're going to get mad because he says, oh, I think I should keep away this from kids. But, like we said in our conversation, Modern Warfare 2, they had a fucking mission called No Rush In, where you literally went to a airport and killed Russian civilians. Hundreds of Russian civilians. But all Nick says is, I don't think they should involve kids. And it's, oh hell no. That's where we draw the line.
You're telling me you commit genocide, war crimes, shoot people in the fucking face, that literally assassinate them from behind, slit their fucking throats? I don't think it should be around kids. Banned.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. I referenced it. I made the reference. The year Modern Warfare 2 came out was 2009. I believe I said it was March.
Something
There was
like
a
that.
mass shooting in Alabama that left 11 people dead. And the same
It's-
year, they released a mission in a first-person shooter that has you massacring civilians.
Yeah.
But
It's
Nick Merckx says
fucking stupid.
they should keep it away from the kids, which wasn't even the worst thing. Wasn't even the worst thing he could have said. He could have said something far fucking worse.
He could have been like,
By
I
the
don't
way.
want them fucking gays around my kids.
He could have
motherfucker."
insulted
But-
them. He could have said that their cause was wrong. He could have said so much shit, but no, he kept it polite. He kept it honest. He said, I think they should just keep it away from the children. That's the issue.
And fucking
Because he is a new father.
yeah,
He just had a newborn, like recently.
he
He's
literally
a
said that in
brand
his
new
video.
father. Yeah, he's a brand new father. His wife even agreed. Dr. Disrespect literally uninstalled the fucking game.
Literally. Did you guys hear about that? Literally.
He said if they don't add it back, he won't play this game.
He said there's two ways. If they get his bundle back on a Warzone, or if they
Or
publicly apologize, he will consider playing Warzone. He said, but since they did all that shit, he is not playing it. And like on some legit shit, I agree with him. That's fucking bullshit. It was fucking wrong of them to do
Like
that
I'll
to him.
still play the game, but I'm not buying anything on the
Oh
fucking
hell
game.
no. Like
No, I'm
honestly,
not buying anything. I wish I could refund the battle pass.
like honestly,
Like
if
I
Nick-
was gonna buy his bundle. I love Nick Merckx. I watch his content all the fucking time. I was literally gonna buy his bundle with the leftover money I had from getting the stuff I got today.
yeah.
No, they removed it because
Like-
I love Spartans. I love like the Spartan look. I love that helmet
Yeah.
and like the little cape. It's badass.
Oh yeah.
But they just removed it because of a honest fucking tweet.
So, you guys know about Dr. Disrespect, and you guys probably know Tim was kind of neutral about it. He didn't really want to talk about it. But did you know, I think it was earlier today or yesterday, he sent out a tweet, tweeting Call of Duty, telling them, he said, me and Nick Merch are really good buddies, blah, 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 blah. He said, since you took out his bundle, take my bundle out of the game right now. He said, I don't want nothing to do with Call of Duty if you're taking his bundle out. He literally
Oh,
tweeted them.
Tim did that?
Tim the Tatman literally tweeted Call of Duty and told them, take my bundle out of Call of Duty. If he cannot be in it, I will not be in it. He literally told them that. I want to see if I can look up the tweet.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. 4 hours ago.
Yeah. He literally tweeted that. Told them, take it out of the game.
I want to go to Warzone right now. Actually, check that. I want to see if it's still in the store. I'm gonna go to Warzone.
So
Going to
here it is.
Warzone.
I will show you guys literally Tim the Tatman's legit tweet. One second. My computer's going slow. Come on, damn it. Fucking work. You're gonna go slow, aren't you? You son of a
Testing,
bitch.
testing. 1 2 1 2.
Why? Okay, OBS is going slow. But I'll just read it off. Tim the Tatman at Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx has been my friend for years. We went in getting call of our college of operators together. It feels wrong for me to have mine and him no longer have his. In support of my friend, please remove Tim the Tatman bundle, and he at Call of Duty, saying that it's not right that he has one and Nick Merckx doesn't have one. Here, I can pull it up now.
It's still in the
Well, he did it
still
4
in the
hours ago.
store.
I don't think they're going to, but literally, this is Tim the Tatman. Literally said all of this and told them this to remove it. This is fucking ridiculous. I wholeheartedly, like, on legit shit, if I knew Nick and we were good buddies, then yes, I would totally boycott it or whatever, like, not fucking play it. But since we're not, it's not fucking right. It's not right at all. I'm still gonna play it, but I'm not gonna buy shit until they do the same thing. Until they get his fucking bundle back in the game or publicly apologize, I'm not going to. It's fucking
They
despising.
fucked up, dude.
Just
Like
what I'm saying,
I
it's fucking
genuinely
stupid.
might just uninstall the game.
Like I like the game. I've been playing it. We've been playing it for like 2 weeks now. I love the game. It's fun. They have a new map and everything else coming out, but like it legit pisses me off. It's like because it's LGBTQ Pride Month, we have to take care of them and do all of this. But I bet if it wasn't Pride Month, Call of Duty would be like, who cares? I fucking bet. I'd put money on it. It's fucking disgusting, basically. I see it as disgusting. And it pisses me off. I honestly, I feel bad for Nick. Because you imagine having a fucking operator skin in Call of Duty, and then next thing you know, it's getting taken down because of a fucking tweet about saying, keep it away from kids. That's all you had to say? That's literally all he said, and it's not fucking right. It's not. It's not right at all.
Yeah, no, it is just ridiculous. But I'm honestly still surprised Tim's is still in the store. Because usually they'd be right on that shit.
I don't think they're gonna take it out. No, because cancel culture would cancel COD for not taking it out. Dude,
Somewhat.
I don't think cancel culture could even cancel fucking COD on some real shit. Like, and it's fucking hate that, dude. Cancel culture. It's fucking stupid. It's sad. It's stupid and sad. And like I said, I don't think if it wasn't LGBTQ month, Pride month, I don't think they would have done it. But I don't know. It's Call of Duty fucked up. That's all I gotta say. It's Call of Duty fucked up, and they fucked up bad. That's all I gotta say about that.
You kind of see both sides, Matty? I don't see the other side at all.
I don't see both
No,
sides
I'm gonna be- I'm-
at all either.
I'm gonna be real. I don't see the other side at all.
Because all Nick said is keep it away from the kids. I agree. Keep nothing against LGBTQ. I don't care. You guys, I love all you. We've had this conversation. I don't have an issue with any of you, but keep it away from kids. That's it. I strongly agree with that. Until you are in high school or something, then if the parents agree, then yes, teach them that. But otherwise, let the parents teach their kids what they want to teach them. That's how I see it.
I ain't starting shit, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. No, we're welcome to every opinion.
Yeah. Say what you want. It's totally fine.
No, like I said, like if Nick Merckx was like constantly insulting them or
I'm just saying, me
saying
personally, I
things
don't see that. stuff.
saying things about it like on the stream and shit, then I can
Oh,
understand why they
yeah.
did it. But it was
Oh,
just
yeah.
a tweet. Like he only made the tweet. That is like all he's ever said about it. It's like, and it's a
I respect
honest,
y'all's opinion. I
respectable
respect your
like,
opinion, too.
opinion. It's an honest, respectable opinion. There's nothing wrong with his opinion.
Mhm.
There's no like ill towards anybody. He just says, I think they should keep it away from children. Like they should keep it away from children. That's the real issue.
Yeah. Keep it away from kids. Let kids be kids. Like Jazz says right here, because we talk about sex ed. When I was in school, we had to have a permission slip for our regular sex ed. They had to get a permission slip from their parent
Yeah, you still have to
to
do that. I had to
approve
do that in
sex
seventh
ed.
grade.
Yeah, I had to
So-
get one signed
so
for
that's-
high
so-
school.
So exactly, when you teach sex ed, teach LGBTQ, if the parents approve of it. That's it. Don't put it on fucking little kids. But still, with the whole all he literally just said is keep it away from kids, and his bundle got taken off.
It's a
Like,
marketing thing of why they're
it's
moving.
fucking
Oh yeah.
stupid. It's not right. He's
Dude,
trying to do the
nah.
right thing, and and he's like, well, I'm sorry, because I legit watched the video. He says, look, I'm sorry, I have my opinion and everything, blah blah. He says, but I still agree that you should not force it upon kids. He said, I just had a kid like a month or two ago, and as a parent, I see it as a different perspective. Me, as having 3 kids, I don't want a teacher fucking teaching my kids about LGBTQ because I don't think they need to learn that till they get older. And when they get older, I will teach them that. That's how I see that.
We have permission slips too. Yeah, even you had permission slips, and I was like, how long ago? But I didn't mean that in that way. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
and you saying the marketing thing of it, dude. Dude, that was the worst marketing move they could have made.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
that
the
was
amount of
bad.
people I've heard say, I don't want to buy shit from this game. I'm uninstalling this game. Hell, even I'm not going to buy any more shit from this game.
Honestly,
Even I'm not going to buy shit from this game.
Not gonna lie, I was gonna spend $10 to get the battle pass, the next battle pass, because we've been playing a lot of it. No, I still will play it, but I'm not gonna buy shit ever fucking again.
I know, I bought the battle pass like a day before it happened, too. I'm mad
Yeah.
about it. I wouldn't have
And
bought it.
it's fucking it's not right, cause he put his freedom of fucking speech. So literally, you cannot say what you want anymore.
Not that long ago. Well, I
Until
know.
like you say what you
So,
want in freedom of speech.
as a private company, they can do whatever they want,
Uh-huh.
but their choices still affect what happens
Yeah.
because it's the player base that runs the game.
Yeah.
The player base is what runs the game. It's the players that
Uh-huh.
purchase the
And
game. It's the players
especially
that
since it's
purchase
a
shit
free game.
inside the game.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
what
free
runs
game,
it.
too.
Well, think about this. Dr. Disrespect. Big fucking. He's a YouTuber now. Big fucking YouTuber.
Yeah, probably one of the biggest COD streamers. Yeah,
Probably.
next to Tim.
He
And
literally uninstalled it and on stream he said he will never play it again until one of those 2 things happen. Do you know? Just from him, they're also making money because he's playing their game, and that's bringing more people into it. And
he
then now-
literally hosts tournaments for COD.
yeah, COD fucked up, dude. I like honestly. Like I said, I like it. I'm gonna keep playing it, but that's the best I'm gonna do for right now. I'm not gonna buy shit.
I
Like,
am not going to spend any more money on this
I'm
game.
not. It's not right.
Honestly, even if they do put it back in the game, I still won't purchase shit.
Yeah.
I don't wanna spend money on that game.
It-
And I'm going to be
yeah.
real. I know this is a whole nother game, whole nother topic, but I'm not going to buy anything from Overwatch either.
Why?
Because that whole thing of for Pride Month, they removed the cop car from the map.
What? Why did they remove a cop car?
Okay, so to celebrate Pride Month, all the maps have like, I don't know all the maps, but most of them have like
Fancy
rainbow
colors and-
sidewalks
yeah.
and all that shit. So in one of the maps there used to be a cop car, but they removed it for this month. Not even kidding.
It's fucking. I don't know. Thank you, Jess.
Now I know like the Pride Month stuff started like back in like the 1960s because they did like the rallies and shit for like men who are gay and women who are lesbian deserved, the same respect in a community
Yeah.
that a straight man or a straight woman would have. And it's like, that is true. That is true.
I
You
think it should be
deserve the
taught in
same
schools,
respect and
though,
treatment
'cause
as
there
a
are
human
parents that are
being.
bigoted
You are a
and
human
refuse to teach their
being.
kids about LGBT.
You are not different from anybody else. We all bleed red. That is
Yeah.
something people need to get to their thick fucking skulls. We all bleed red. We're the same people. It doesn't matter if
Exactly.
we have a different appearance.
Exactly.
However, you cannot force me to change my opinion of how I see you.
Mhm.
You cannot force my child to go to school every day and be taught acceptance or teach them to accept these people for who they are.
Yeah.
I will teach them that acceptance.
Exactly. And there's not all parents like that think, racist. So like, oh, you think this and think that, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
The world is never going to be perfect. And
Yeah,
that's
when they're ready
honestly-
too. That's also an issue. I'm not going to teach my 6-year-old or 9-year-old or 5-year-old or
Yeah.
my 10-year-old daughter, like, well, you see that's a trans man,
Yeah.
and you have to identify him as a her now because they went through a change. I'm not gonna tell them that. I'm gonna help them with their fucking math homework. I'm gonna
Tell
help them
them
with
with their
social
math homework.
studies.
Well, that's what I
I'm gonna
said.
help them with science. That's what I'm gonna be doing as a father. And when they
Who's
get
working
old
at
enough,
Valley?
then I'll be like, okay, now there's these types of people in the world that you also have to
Mhm.
Trans man is he?
treat
What do
the
you mean?
same as somebody else.
Yeah.
You have to treat them the same, even if they look different, even if they act different, even if they consider themselves as something else. You have to treat them the same.
Yeah.
I will say I
I'm not
do
gonna
get your opinion, Maddie,
Just like-
about you think
I'm
it
not
should be
gonna
taught in
teach them that
schools
at a
because some
fucking young
parents are
age.
fucking shitty.
Basically, dude.
I do get that,
Um.
but I think if that was the case, there should be still be some sort of permission policy or something.
See, like I said, when they teach sex ed, because I kind of think LGBTQ kind of falls on the same line of sex ed, because there's trans and sex change, blah blah blah. I think when they do that, there should be a permission slip. Usually, when they do sex ed, I think for me it
You
was like
should see.
7th or 8th grade when they did sex ed.
Oh, I don't know.
That's so like at that point, give them a permission slip. Like, hey, do your parents want us to teach you about sex ed? Do they want us to teach you about LGBTQ plus? That's what I think.
Oh yeah,
That's-
totally. That
that's
should be a
the- that's-
boundary. Yeah.
That's the compromise I get. Not fucking 2 and 3 year olds. Because I literally seen a video where it was a kindergarten teacher and she had LGBTQ flag. I don't care about that. But she literally was telling kids, no, you can't say that little girl's a girl or you can't say this little boy's a boy. You gotta call them whatever the fuck she ever said. Like, I'm like, what? They were little kids. That's how you identify people as a little kid. Is, oh, you're a girl, you're a boy. Like, shit's getting fucking stupid. And like, kind of like what Alex said is, okay, think of it this way: Pride Month equals Black History Month. That's what they're trying to do. Not saying I 100% agree with that, and not saying all LGBTQ people are trying to do that, but it's just like, it's coming. It's stupid. Like I said, I agree a day or a month or a day or a week, but not fucking a whole month.
Yeah, I definitely don't think LGBT should be a whole fucking month.
Why do kids
I
need
don't think
taught
it
about
should.
sex change anyways? If someone
Uh,
feels they are a boy, when they're biologically aren't, they need to talk to their parents or doctor, not teachers.
Now,
classes.
I think maybe a few
Exactly,
days,
Astro. Thank
maybe
you.
a week,
Damn, I was
but
in 5th
a
grade
whole
for
fucking
sex ed.
month.
Really? Dude,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
think-
saying.
I don't think a whole month.
This what I'm
See,
saying.
I
don't-
agree with
yeah.
what Astro is saying. When they say I think all kids need to know is
Yes.
to respect people.
Exactly.
That is true.
100%.
But however, it should be the parent's job to teach a child to respect somebody, not the teacher.
Yeah.
That is the parent's job. And if the parent fails, then obviously somebody has to.
Yeah.
But it should not be the
I'm just
teacher.
on
The
Fortnite
teacher
soon,
is
you
there
guys play?
to teach
Bet.
my child
Mhm.
the ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s, whatever the
Yeah.
fucking song that is, right?
Yeah.
Teach them how to write their fucking name. Teach them how to write.
Why
Did
shouldn't
you
it
hear
be a
them
month?
trying to stop that shit?
I don't think
trying
it should
to,
be a month, because
trying to stop
Quite
stop the
frankly-
whole like teaching kids cursive
I
writing
mean,
and
yes,
shit.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like
One
gay,
second,
gay
I'm gonna
people,
listen to this.
lesbian, bi, Pam, they all went through a lot. I get it. I mean, back in the day, if you said you were gay, you just get killed, right? I get it. But I don't think they went through so much of a struggle that they should fucking get a whole fucking month.
I
Like with me-
respect what they
100
fought for
With
in the
me-
1960s.
100%.
I respect that more than what they fight for today.
100%.
Like with me, I like personally, I think Black History Month is deserved.
I
think
don't.
Black-
I don't
Black
think. I
History-
don't think they should have a month.
You don't think Black History Month should have a month?
I don't think it should be a month. I don't think anybody. I'm not saying, oh, I'm white, but I don't think nobody. Only, you know what? I will change that. Only one group of people deserve a month. Veterans. Fuck everybody
Well,
else.
veterans
no,
deserve a month too.
That's
but
what I'm saying. Nobody deserves a month. I don't give a fuck who you are or what you are. Veterans. And when I say veterans,
I'm-
I mean white, blacks, Mexicans, Asians. I don't give a fuck. Men, women, who the fuck you are. I don't care. Those are the only people that deserve a month. Other than that, you deserve a fucking day or a week. Same as Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I don't think we deserve a month. A day or a week or something to, help each other out. I agree with that. Only people that
So
deserve a
binging
month
rage.
is vets. Because if you think about that, those motherfuckers are risking their lives to make sure that we have all the rights we have today. That's my opinion. That's the only thing a group of people I think deserve to have a month. And I think it's fucking disgusting and it's fucking sad that everybody else has a week or a month and the vets only get 1 day.
That's not entirely fair to just give it to veterans. Why do you think that?
Something
I
that
think
killed
veterans
me though,
deserve a month.
like this actually made me want to cry.
They went through hell and
There
back
was this
for us, man.
video on TikTok, where this World War II vet walking down the street at probably a Memorial Day parade or something, right? And
Yeah.
this LGBT plus woman was like, "I'm a
What?
vet just as
Okay.
same as you." This LGBT woman, right? This
Uh-huh.
LGBT pro woman. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know
About
what
the
she
people that
identified
died at
as,
rallies, that African Americans that
saying
died
that
for their rights.
she's a vet just the same
The
as
woman
him.
that went through all
No,
to
the
be
fuck you were
the
not.
hell to be recognized.
Yeah.
You
Well,
did
see, that's
not
what
go
I'm
through
saying.
the same
I think
shit
Black
that old
History
man
Month
went
is
through.
deserved. I think Black
You did
History Month
not
is deserved.
watch your brothers in arms die on the beaches
Mhm.
of fucking Normandy just to come back and see this. There is
Yeah.
a
I think-
man who is in a fucking I don't know how to.
Vets
they
don't
were
have
like
a month.
fuck, what's the word? Like an interview. I'm just gonna call it an interview. He was
Yeah.
crying. He was like in tears. He was like, I watched my friends die. I watched brothers die,
Uh-huh.
and this ain't it. This is not
Yeah.
what I fought for.
Yeah.
This is not the America I fought for.
Yeah. Well, like,
Well-
And it killed me.
okay, like, don't get me wrong. Like, what happened to LGBTQ people back in the 50s, 60s, you know, getting beat up, getting, you know, robbed and all that shit, that's fucking not right. I don't agree with any of that shit. None of that shit is fucking right. Same with the blacks when they were slaves and all this shit and blah, 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 blah and everything. None of that is right. None of it is. Hence why
Yeah.
I said give them a day or a month. I don't think a day or a week. I don't think any of them deserve any of that, you know. But like I still agree with that because my great grandpa fought in World War II. Do you guys know what D-Day is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what D-Day is.
My great grandpa literally was on the beaches, not after
That's why I
D-Day
brought
happened.
up Normandy.
Oh yeah, yeah. So like it wasn't like he came there the day after, you know, the fight. He was literally there on the beaches, and he didn't talk about a lot about it. He talked to my dad a little bit about it. From what my dad basically said is, my dad never seen that man cry. Only one time he ever seen him cry. Have you guys ever seen the movie Saving Private Ryan?
Our grandpa was in the Korean War, I believe. Yeah,
Okay.
I think our grandpa was in the Korean War.
So-
I think you're right.
Saving Private Ryan, when at the very beginning when people are dying left and right, that is the only time my dad said he's ever seen that man cry, and he said the reason why he cried, he said because that is the closest thing you will ever get to being on that beach if you were not there. He said you'd look to your left, look to your right, look back to your left, your best friend's dead. He said that it was that quick. He said that that's what it was. My
This guy always.
my
brings
great
up
grandpa
Saving
was
Private
there,
Ryan.
you know, like
Lord.
this shit is serious. Like that's why I think that because
Yeah.
they go through
And
a lot
to
of
have
shit.
and to have somebody say, "I'm a vet just the same as you are," to you when you experience that, where you watched people you trained with for months just have limbs removed from their body because of fucking explosions, to watch your sergeant get ripped to shreds because of a fucking MG42, for you to say that you're the same as him, that's a stretch. That is
Yeah.
a stretch. That
No.
is the biggest fucking reach I've ever heard come out of somebody's mouth.
No, that's I. This one of the
None of
reasons
them
why I
would last a fucking day if they were there.
that's why I said I think they deserve a month because I talk about World War II because that's the biggest one people know about. There was World War One, there was World War Two, there's fucking wars were going on now in Afghanistan and Iran and Iraq. It's like, you know, like it's something. It's something more people need to talk about, and they deserve more than a day. If everybody else gets a fucking month, give them a fucking month. It's only fair. I get it that, you know, this person may have fought for their rights, or this person would have fought for that, blah, blah, blah. I understand that. I agree wholeheartedly with you that you deserve all this shit, blah, blah, blah. I don't think you get a month. I'm not gonna argue with somebody if they think opposite. I will talk to you and have a conversation with you about it and everything. And then if we can't agree, be like, all right, cool, we can't agree. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're still gonna be cool. I'm still gonna be friends with you. You'll still be friends with me. No hate against either way. That's how I am. Like if you disagree with me, that's fucking fine. I don't care. We're still gonna be cool.
Then you're saying Men's Mental Awareness Month should be a thing? Shouldn't be a thing. Well, okay. Here's my opinion on all that you've been saying. I've been waiting on these guys to do the thing. But
Yeah.
we used to before, but what about people that died for rallies, African Americans died for rights, blah blah.
Huh?
I agree.
What? What are you talking
I
about?
do think women went through hell to get voting
Oh,
rights
okay.
and
Never
to
mind. Let me
actually
drink
be,
this real fast.
all that shit. And then of course African Americans. I don't gotta explain that. I mean, literal beating, whips.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
don't gotta
know
explain
till
that.
recently.
But when I say like, okay, the thing about the LGBT month or whatever, I don't think it's as rightfully deserved as a let's say a Black History Month or Women's History, Men's History, whatever the fuck. I don't think it's as rightfully deserved. I mean, all you're really fighting for is that you like dick in the butt. I'm just saying. I mean,
But kind of go with mental health awareness month. I don't think we should get a month either.
tell
give
me
us-
I'm wrong. That's what you're fighting for is that you like dick in the butt.
Yeah, yeah. But see,
We
the thing-
like dick in the butt.
No, but
We
see, no,
like
wait,
dick
wait,
in the
wait,
butt.
wait,
We
wait,
like
wait,
dick in the
oh my
butt.
God.
wait, Dragon, chill out for a second.
There's two different time zones, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, like the people who rallied and protested in the 1960s,
Did it for all the right
that was a
reasons.
protest for like women's equality, right? Like
Uh-huh.
women equality. That was a similar protest to equality. They didn't want to be seen as different. They just want to show people they're normal people. They just like the same sex.
Yeah.
I respect what they fought for in the
Oh,
1960s.
100%.
I cannot say with the same certainty that I somewhat respect what they fight for today.
No, that's what I was actually gonna
That's
same thing I was gonna say.
I-
Social norms.
I see the
Well-
pros, and I see the cons, and there's so many cons that just outweigh the pros, that it's hard to give my support. But like I said, I'll say I support people I will support people who are gay, right?
Uh-huh.
I support people
Uh-huh.
who are lesbians.
Yeah.
As long as they don't have the ideology that a lot of them have.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you see the
like
thing
they're-
about the you
If
go ahead.
if
No, you're fine. Like, I'm friends with a lot of people who are attracted to men. I'm friends with a lot of people who are attracted to women.
Mhm.
They're amazing people. They're funny. They will even like comment on this stuff. It's like I don't like what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend who's like I don't like what they're doing. I don't like what they're trying to push for. It doesn't make sense. They don't need to push for this. There's no reason for it.
see like in the 60s.
I support the gays. Well, I
when-
do too. I
when-
support being gay. I don't
when-
care. Do
so,
what you
okay,
want. But
Back in the day with LGBTQ, when they first started, they wanted everything to be they wanted to feel like they were I hate this fucking no. They just want to feel accepted. Okay, I think nowadays they feel accepted. They are accepted.
yes,
by
they are
majority
accepted. I don't
of
know
the
why they're still
country.
fighting for it.
That's what I'm getting at. I think
Why are they still
majority
fighting
of the
for it?
country.
It's fucking common sense. I mean,
th-
duh.
that's what I'm trying to say. Is I think most of the country accepts it.
This ain't the 1960s
now-
no more.
And I'm not saying all LGBTQ. If you guys want to know about this, what I'm about to say next part, make sure to watch our video from last month, Pride Month
Because our
podcast
rights
got
are being
heated.
taken away.
Go
okay,
check it
I will
out.
highly disagree with you on that.
So basically,
will
back in the day,
highly
is
disagree with you on that.
they were fighting for to be accepted. Nowadays, I think they are accepted by most people, but now I feel like that small, like I said in the last podcast, whether it's that small group, like there's 90 people to the right, 10 people to the left. I feel like that small group to the left is like, ooh, now we got what we want. Let's push the envelope a little further. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't even know
Sorry,
what
you
they're
said
fighting
I
for
hate the
today.
normal
I don't know what
word,
they're
got
fighting
that
for
from
today.
me. It's
They're
true. I
banning
hate
abortions.
normal.
You don't think that's taking away rights?
Um,
Abortions is a whole nother
Oh
topic.
yeah,
I mean, if you want to get on abortions,
oh,
okay.
God. We don't have
Listen,
enough
here's
time. We
here's
don't have
my
enough time
opinion
to
on
get into
abortion.
abortions,
No,
bro.
no. We got time. We got 24 hours of this shit. We got time.
I gotta.
So my opinion.
I'm gonna have to cut off. I'm gonna have to stop recording and go to a new podcast. We're almost at an hour and a half.
Okay, so my opinion on abortions. Now, okay. Listen.
Uh.
Listen. Yes,
Let-
they're trying to
save
take
it
away
for
our rights
another
again.
time.
Nah,
Save it for
that's
another
fucking.
time.
That's
Just
trippy.
Dragon,
That's
Dragon,
tripping.
listen,
you
Dragon,
you tripping balls
listen,
right now if you're saying you're just trying to
listen,
take away your gay rights. I mean,
listen.
have a dick in your butt. I don't care.
Okay.
What? I mean,
So
how
with
is that-
abortions, we'll talk about it next time. We'll talk about it in the next one. Okay.
Like abortions.
Hey, what up, Dragon?
Dude,
Empress Dragon. We will talk about
personally-
abortions next podcast. Okay.
me personally.
Oh my God, Dragon! This is gonna be another.
Abortions. Listen, here's the only time abortion should be allowed is if it's in cases of rape and incest. That's the only time for me. Now,
Dude,
because
oh my
how
God.
unfair is it that you have a child, right? Because you didn't use a fucking condom or anything or protection or birth control, and you're just like, I love getting fucked in my fucking pussy. I love getting cummed in that shit, right? How unfair is it to that child that they
My
got
God.
that their life has to get ended just because you didn't use
my God.
protection? That's
Okay,
fucking stupid.
wait.
You're stupid.
Okay. Before we go any further, I will do a vote in chat and we will if people want to talk about it because we are gonna be live for
That's not how
24
that works.
hours.
That is how that works.
Listen,
You get
Dragon,
jizzed in
shut
your
up.
puss.
Dragon, shut up. I will do a vote. I'm going to end the podcast for this part, but if people want to talk about abortions and all that other shit, we can keep going, but I want to do a vote and chat if they want to talk about this. Okay?
Yeah, because there can only be like a certain time limit on the recording, so he has to stop it,
Yeah. So let me do
edit,
a vote.
and then start to do it.
So-
Fucking, we got 24
okay.
hours of this
So okay,
shit.
let me do the outro of this and everything. Okay, so okay, YouTube world, if you're still here, however fucking long, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe. We do a podcast every Sunday at 9 p.m. You can go to my link, Twitch, Relic85. Check out the podcast. We do it live and everything. So if you guys like this shit, make sure to check out all that good shit and everything. And apparently we might be talking about abortions, rights, and all this other shit. And we talk about controversial shit, which I like, but it's all respectful. If you have a different opinion or something, totally put it out there. This is a place where people can give their different opinions and discuss it, but no hate. And if there is hate, people get the fuck out. That's it. But yeah, this will be the end of the podcast. We gotta end this because shit's getting weird and everything. So that's all I gotta say. Do you guys have anything to say to YouTube?
Keep your money up, not your funny up.
Yeah, that's about right. All
We
right,
love men.
And I would like to end this podcast with saying we have nothing wrong any of the groups we've been talking about. It's just we have differing opinions.
exactly.
And we
So-
listen to both sides.
So I would like to finish it off as with the whole Nick Merckx, totally fucking bullshit, and also with men's mental health awareness. Not only men, but to women too. If you guys need help, seriously, please reach out. Don't hold it all in. I know sometimes you have to. We understand that. But seriously, highly, highly, highly recommend reaching out to somebody. If it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your friend, a therapist, reach out to somebody if you need help. But again, check us out. We do podcasts every Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, live on Twitch. But this is the end of the podcast. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully see you in the next one. Deuce!